Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all of those good old things, man, because I don't know when this video gonna drop. But hey, welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to my Frozen Tundra slash Christmas World Park. It's been almost a year since I first put this park together, and since it's December and it's just a few weeks away from Christmas, what I wanted to do is take you guys on a tour of the original Frozen Tundra in the front so you guys can see the before and after of how I laid parks out and how I built my coasters back then versus now, to show the improvement and just the way I look at certain details of things that I want to do to my parks now versus a year ago. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna take a trip through the frozen tundra. We're gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you guys some of the layouts and some of the things that I had got from the workshop back then at those times, and then we're gonna make our way to the back to Christmas World and so on. And you guys can tell me what you think of the park. Um, I have I'm gonna have two versions of this park on my workshop. I'm gonna have my regular Frozen Tundra this on the workshop already right now. If you're on PS4, you can go on there and download it right now at this moment. And then I'm gonna have a Frozen Tundra 2.0 that's gonna have all this Christmas stuff that I got in this park and the addition to the Christmas world in it. So without further ado, guys, let's get right on into my Frozen Tundra Park tour. Alright, guys, here we go. We at the gate of Frozen Tundra. I added some Christmas trees and some gingerbread and snowman and all that good old stuff out here. Just decorating for Christmas, decorating for the holidays. Alright, let's come on in. We got the Frozen Tundra gate. We're going to come right on through. Y'all better get out the way for the gate come down. Yeah. Alright, alright, alright. Got the janitors taking care of business. You know, um, that ski lift, that was the first time. That was the first time that I decided to use the ski lift because I didn't at that time. I didn't even know we had these on the game and we could use these on the game. Until I was watching, I think a Channel 5 game in um, Park Spotlight, and somebody had a ski lift in their park, and I'm like, man, it must be nice to have a PC. And then I saw a M&J game, I think. No, it was an Iron Matties park tour, I think, and somebody had a gondola in it. And I was like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? So that's what made me start looking around, and then I realized that you could create these. So I had decided to add this in my park. So the funny thing is, I think when I started this Frozen Tundra park, I think this was the first thing I put in here. Was that because I knew I was gonna have a destination that I wanted that thing to go to in the park, but I didn't know how it was gonna come out or turn out. So it was a process of building and then stopping, building and then stopping, and adding different attractions in the park while I was building it at the same time so I could see how it would go around. So that's why it's going the path that it's going now. Because at first I had it going through the middle and around, and I was trying to find the perfect path that I wanted it to go where you was able to at least see the majority of the whole park, if not the whole park. And and then I wanted it to have a ending destination that you was actually going to riding this thing, which is called Tundra Peak, which is a mountaintop side where I got gift shops and bathroom and things like that, and then a mountain entrance, that you can walk down the path. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at that right there. So what we're gonna do is, let me see. We're gonna go right. We'll go right. Let me show you what I got on this side, outside of some tore up garbage cans that somebody to knock down. Hold up, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Not on my tour, man. What's up, bro? Not on my tour. All right, there we go. All right, so now let's get this stuff. Uh-oh. Let's get this back in order here, guys. Think about that. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go around here. like I said, I had all the little ups and downs, the little hills and the pathways. So I made the park not look flat. That's what I was going for, because at the time all my parks were flat, So I wanted to give it a little depth and a little elevation change. So I started making little hills and stuff. And ain't nobody riding the bumper cars right now. We got the ice bumper cars over there up under the trees. Then that's one of my favorite rides on the game, so I didn't use that in a few of my parts. That's the Frenzy Coaster, but in here, that's called the Ice Cap. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely take a ride on that thing so you can see, the intense height on that thing because it's already up high and then it's a tall ride, but the guests love it, and that's what's going on. So here we go. We're gonna continue on down. As you can see, I had a lot of stuff off the workshop that I had got to use. And that guy's tired. He's working. He's finna go. He's gonna be refreshed when he come up out of there. We got the Gopi stand, little information booths and stuff over here. And right here, I forgot who. I can't even remember who made this ride skin, but I thought this was the slickest ride skin, the coolest ride skin I had ever seen on Planet Coaster at that time. So I had to download it. I downloaded, but I think this the only ride you can put in here is well, this and maybe that scissor ride, and I forgot the name of that other ride. You probably could fit that in here as well, but it looks good with the octopus ride. And like I said, over here is my sky lift, my sky lift. That's the ski lift ride right there. We're not gonna ride that thing because that's a time-consuming ride, and you know, it's a very long ride. Because like I said, it's basically like a transport ride because it takes you to a destination. Then you go over here, you got uh, more shops over here. Then we got Triple Freeze, the food court, Star Point, and toilets and first aid. And over here is my ride, Triple Freeze. It's an invert B&M coaster. Like I said, at this time when I built this, I was, still learning how to build my coasters and how to do coasters, and I felt like all the coasters had to be fast or whatever, until I realized that they didn't, and things like that. So, but I didn't change it and didn't do anything to it because, like I said, I had all green stats on this thing. So I left it alone, and as you can see, I didn't put any protective covering right there because, like I said, it's supposed to have been engulfed in the ice, but when I was tweaking the terrain, it left a big gap right there. So it is what it is, man. But this is my ride, Triple Freeze, guys, right here. Let's see, let's check it out. Well, it was all green across the board, But we're gonna take a ride on this real quick, and I'll talk to y'all when we get back. As you can see, like I say, it was very intense, at the time because, like I said, I was into building intense coasters. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was a Thrillville guy, man. Like Thrillville on PlayStation 2 and 3, using especially Thrillville 2 off the rails, you was able to make coasters that jump off the track to other tracks and all kind of crazy stuff. So, you know, I had a flashback in those days when I was building that, but the fans, the guests love it. I said the fans, the guests love it, but it's not as many people riding it anymore as it used to be. Hence because we done opened up a whole nother part of the park. So, a lot of people then stop coming over here to Triple Freeze, man. They be over there on the Frenzy and they be going back there to the new Christmas world. Oh, but let me show y'all something else about this ride skin. The reason why I downloaded it because it has shops attached to the back of it. And as you can see, I was still learning how to do pathing, because I could do this way better now. You know what I'm saying? I could lay the pathing out in here way better than this, but I had just started, man. Like I said, this was like literally like my second park that I had put together, second or third, something like that. And over here we got the food court right here. I just added these chairs not too long ago because this was nothing right here. It was just empty right here because I ran out of space on the PS4. Um, then up here, like I said, up here, this facade is actually on the workshop. This thing here, this whole building facade is on the workshop, and then all you do is just go in there. All you gotta do is go in there and put all these shops in here. Go in there and put shops in here how you want them. It don't even have to be shops. You can make it whatever you want to make it. You can make it a pier, a dock, whatever you want to make it. But yeah, this the food court right here. Where we got the cheese beef and the marshmallow. They going at it like you got served. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. And we go out here. Got King Coaster out here. Then back over here is my dive coaster, Avalanche. This ride here had a story to it because I had downloaded this off the workshop, but it was originally called the Griffin. Whoever had made it was, I guess, trying to make a recreation of the Griffin. So I just grabbed it and I'm not paying attention to the stats, the numbers, or none of that, and put it in my park. And I put it in my park, and when I got ready to test it after I done decked it out and put the terrain all around it, because the whole aspect of this park was it to be an ice cap park, whereas most of the stuff is got caves or tunnels and ice mountains and stuff. So I had did all this decorating to this ride and everything, right? And then when I went to test the rides before I opened the park, I realized this ride had all red stats. I mean, all red. Everything was red. So I was like, oh man, I couldn't keep that in the park. But now, mind you, I was already at 99%. So I didn't have nothing to work with. So I had to tear down as much of the ride as I could and put it back together and came up with the name Avalanche and redid it the best that I could do with a tear down and rebuild of this ride. And this the only this is all the track that I was able to come up with after that. You know what I'm saying? This is all I was able to do with the dive coaster with the percentage that I had in here to try to build with at that time. So, but as you can see, not too many people riding this anymore because, like I said, Christmas World is open. They going over there getting on those attractions, man. But we gonna get on this ride real quick since we got one going out. This is the Avalanche. It sees the G forces by one, but it's okay, man. We gonna get on it, man. We gonna go and get on it, and we gonna be seat view, but we gonna sit right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle, guys. And I'll talk to y'all when we get back down. As you can see, like I said, it was I was still learning how to build my rides at the time. So I was still practicing on crafting on my coasters in this park. You know, but then I came out with better parks and I mean better coasters. After that, but it is what it is, man. I was having fun on here, man. I was having fun. As you can see, I had a lot of percentage killers on here with all this unnecessary pathing. Like I say, I probably could do that a whole lot better. A lot of this park, I definitely know I could do a whole lot better. Now, if I was to make this same park again, it'd be different. But maybe I will do that, but I don't know. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna go on this way. We're gonna keep on going this way and got a floating lamp right here. Check that out. I don't know why I be doing that right there. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna go and finish this tour up real quick, so we can head on to the back to what everybody came here to see. Oh, we got security chasing somebody. All right, but we're gonna go this way. Over here. Okay, right here is where you go to the mountain trail over here, but we're gonna go this way first before we head toward the mountain trail. Over here we got the bathrooms, hotel, and you got the little vintage arcade games and claw games right there. And then another one of my custom coasters in here, the namesake of the park, Tundra. So we had to have a ride in here named after the park, which was Tundra. Out of the Triple Freeze and Avalanche, I think this was my favorite ride that I had created in this park. It's a rail coaster, and as you can see, the line's still packed for this ride. And my dog running around upstairs like he don't know I'm trying to be professional right now. It's all good, man. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna go around here like this line is still long. You know what I'm saying? So this was the signature ride in this park, Tundra. It was a single rail coaster. Yeah, another one of my custom coasters. So we're gonna take a ride on this thing, and I'm gonna talk to y'all when we get off the ride too. You heard? All greens. Mm-hmm. You see it. All right, so we're gonna get on this ride real quick. You know what? I think I'm gonna be seat view, man. I'm gonna be seat. All right, here we go. I'll talk to y'all when we get back. You see, that's a nice view right there of my Tundra Peak, guys. And then all of a sudden, you gone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and say that I think this is that's the best the top ride of the park. Man, look at all this trash, my boy. Yeah, you can tell I gotta come back over here and work on some stuff. Like I said, I haven't been on this side in a long time. I haven't been over this park in almost a year. Until I started working on my Christmas world in here. So let me see, what my stats are like. See, I guess happiness ain't too bad, but I got to get it up. See, yeah, I got 23% of people saying that it's litter is disgusting, and I guarantee you that 23% coming from people getting off of this ride right here. So I'm gonna have to work on that in a minute. I'm actually using this right there, this train station. I'm working on some. Well, I'm not working on something. I built something with this in another park. You know, I stay working on projects on Planet Coaster. That's what I'm saying, man. I love this game. You know, so stay tuned to some more of my videos. They coming up. I'm telling you, they coming up. You'll see what I'm talking about. But we're gonna go over here now since we done seen it wasn't that much many rides in the park at first. So we done seen all the coasters that was over here and the two flat rides that was in here with the bumper cars and the octopus ride. And everything else was just little shops and things like that. Oh yeah, all these vending machines and stuff you see just randomly out here now. Yeah, that was an upgrade I had to change because there was a lot of people that was thirsty, you know. So and it still say a lot of people that's thirsty, and I'm not understanding that, but whatever. You know, we're gonna fix that. But over here is the mountain trail. This was something, like I said, this whole park should have been a concept park like I be doing now, because everything I did in here was almost like it was a first time for me, and it was something I wanted to try. But over here, oh, like I said, it's nothing. We just passed up a bunch of little thatch house shops. You know, then put little shops. You know what I'm saying? Info station here. But the mountain trail, guys, is basically. Let me show you this before we head over to Christmas World. The mountain trail is basically a mountain design that I made, clean through a mountain. You know, path clean through a mountain that leads you up to Tundra Peak. If you don't want to get on the ski lift and brave that height to get up there, because that's a nice height up there. And then you can come over here. You know what? I should put a vista point on this. Put a vista point on this so you can see the ice pond right there. And then you keep going, and then over here, now, at first you it wasn't looking at nothing, but now you can get a glimpse of Christmas World coming up through here. And you also get a glimpse of this when you riding on the twisted sled at nighttime. It looks really nice with all the fire lamps in here. But like I said, it's basically a path that I made in the mountain that leads you all the way up to the top where the end of the ski lift is. And when I built this, I thought this was a waste of time. I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna even use this. Ain't nobody gonna walk up these stairs. Ain't nobody gonna adventure through this. And as soon as I opened this area up, I was totally wrong. It was people was coming up here like crazy, as you can see. It's always people up here. Like I didn't think nobody was gonna be up here, but it's always folks up here. It's always folks up here. And now them people, they finna go around either buy some gifts from the gift shop or they about to get on the ride and on the ski lift and go back down like these folks. So it always be people up here. So it surprised me, guys. It surprised me. So that's the Tundra Peak right there. So we gonna go on back. Back down these stairs, back down through the tunnel. Doo 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 doo. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Back to the park. I see. All right, to the park. We gone. But like I said, this is still one of my favorite parts, even though, like I said, I was working on my coaster building and everything at that time. But hey, I was having fun with the game, and my park rating is still good, so that's great. But now, it's with the things that I know, I can come back and upgrade it a little bit to make the park rating better. So here we go, guys, to the new addition to Frozen Tundra, Christmas World. It's fully completed and everything like that. So here we go, here we go. Now we finna go and walk on in here and check everything out. Like I said, we got the custom gingerbread, everything over here. Everything over here is all gingerbread. So yeah, look forward to seeing all that. So it smells real sweet over here, real candy-ish. Uh-huh. All right, so we're gonna go over here, guys. Then right here at night, this is a nice look at night because I got the green lighting accenting off the snow and the rocks in the back right there. It looks nice, but you guys gonna get to see it when we go to the nighttime shots of the park. Excuse me, with your big head. All right, so over here, guys, is the Christmas world. Here we are. It still say new area coming. No, the area already here, man. And then I like that right there, the sight line of the ride, Frostbite. as it go around over the look like it's going over the top of the Christmas tree. Then I decided to put these little chairs there for people to sit down, and they decide to sit down. They get the perfect timing awards. How y'all ain't let y'all son sit down? Y'all didn't let your little brother sit down. They bogus. Shivery rivalry, man. Look at that. All right, then over here, guys. All right, there we got Sleigh Bells, which is the Monte Leon ride. Um, then we got the Missy Goods and the Cosmic Cow ice cream here. Staff building there. Tiki Cheeky right there. Then we got our ride, Twisted Sled here, guys. Twisted Sled. So we're gonna go and get on the Twisted Sled because I've always been showing the little few videos of how it look with the lighting and all that and this, that, and the third, man. So now we're gonna actually take a ride on the Twisted Sled, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna be somebody. We're gonna wait for it to come around, you know. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. You better keep your eyes on what's ahead, cause that pretzel loop gonna make you duck your head. So watch out. Enjoy your ride on Twisted Sled. And there you have it, guys. That was my Twisted Sled, man. You know, like I say, I like to make creative coasters. You know, I know a lot of people do the realism and a lot of try to recreate real life coasters, man. But me, I tried that once, but for me, I like to have fun with my coasters. And here we go. We're gonna take a trip over here, guys, and check out the next ride of the park, Frostbite. Hey guys, sorry for the jump cut. My heater came on, so I had to cut that out. All right, but over here, guys, we got Frostbite. You know, this ride is popular right now too. Right now, everybody's getting on this thing, so we're gonna go on head around here. Like I say, oh my God, I gotta do a little tree trimming. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? When you don't test out everything, you know what I'm saying? Gamers mess up, man. I already said that. I ain't gonna say it no more. All right, here we go. Um, we're gonna get up here. We gonna get on this ride here, guys. This is the Frostbite, man. We got snow up here, man. I don't even want to see that, man, because I know we finna get some of that in Chicago, man. I swear, I already know it's coming. But we got all green across the boards, G-forces and everything, all on point and everything. We got 7 inversions on this thing. So we're gonna get on this ride right here, and I'm gonna talk to y'all when we get back. No. If I wanted to be a person, right, it wouldn't have made me click nobody. See what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. All right, guys. But like I said, I'm gonna talk to y'all when we get off this ride. All right, guys, that was the frostbite right there, man. The frostbite, man. I hope y'all didn't get too frostbitten off of that, man. I hope y'all didn't get too frostbitten off of that. That was the final, man. Joe, come on, man. Who being disrespectful now? Come on, bro. I guess happiness ain't that bad, man. Y'all gotta start tearing up stuff, bro. Come on. All right, so that was, I think, the final ride of the park that I had for us, the coasters. So everything else now, basically, now, guys, is like the little flat rides and attractions that I added to the park that I didn't have for more of a family oriented park, so more families will come and people that's not into all the thrills and things like that and the scary stuff. So I had to put a Ferris wheel in here. And we got the drummer boy gazebo right there. And then over here we got the back section over here. Um, yeah, and if you saw my how I build things video when I was showing how I build stuff, here goes the custom shop right there. Then stand here. Then at the Gopi over there. And got the little train here. The little Christmas train. And then over here we got the holiday racers, which I still haven't opened yet. So this the only ride of the only attraction in the park that's not open yet, which is the holiday racers over here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and open that, cause I found out a way to how you drive these things. You know what I'm saying? Found out how you could drive these things. By like flip cam, you type in Bollard, and you're able to drive the cars around, even in test mode. Then we got Overcast, which is this Ferris wheel, man, and that's a surprisingly long line for that. I normally don't have a line like that for that. But yeah, this has been my Frozen Tundra Park right here, guys. So, now that it's all completed with the winter Christmas world on it, let me show y'all the nighttime shots of the park, the whole entire park with the nighttime lighting. So let's do that. And there you have it, guys. Basically, like my before and after of how I build and design things on Planet Coaster. You got the Frozen Tundra in the front, and then over here in the back we got our Christmas world with five more attractions added to the park. Yep. So if you're new to my channel, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and go ahead and check this park out for yourself on the Frontier Workshop. It's called the Frozen Tundra 2.0. And if you're on the PS4, you still could check out the Frozen Tundra. You can check out my regular Frozen Tundra on the workshop. Right now, you can check it out right now, but maybe a day or so after this video drop, depending on when it dropped, this park may already be on my workshop. But be sure to go check it out, man, and tell me what you guys think about it for yourself. But I think that lighting in Christmas World is awesome. It's amazing right there. It looks Christmassy down there. Yeah, guys. So until next time, guys, and until my next Planet Coaster video, my next park tour, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, and don't forget, go download this park and check it out for yourself. So until next time, guys, I'll holla.